found out there's a plane crash or something overseas, and they said there were 5 Americans on board. I'm like, well, the other people counted too.
So one thing for the new guys is the rumors, and probably what drew you into this area is there are rumors that the name of this place, or one of the names of this place, is Diamond Dale, because at one point there were gnomes that lived out here and mined diamond, and they showed up at the local at Ludensheim back up there occasionally to buy things with these diamonds. And so everybody assumes there's diamond mines here and wants to find them and get those diamonds. That's why you were going to the mines.
All right.
I'm looking
Anybody
for
else
King
have
Solomon's
input?
mines.
Galathon, what do you say?
I was about to say that I believe our first priority should be to, of course, free the slaves, and then slay the orcs, and
All
then
right. So
after that profit.
Well, it wouldn't make any sense to like free everybody and not slay the orcs because they'll just capture more people.
Yes, agreed.
If you slay the orcs, then free the people without having to worry about them.
well, I mean, it does sort of matter how we go about doing it. If we're going to do a frontal assault, what if the orcs decide to take hostages of the imprisoned people and say give up or some nonsense like that, which we wouldn't do, or I'm going to kill this little girl or this kid, whatever.
I wouldn't
We're
recommend
giving the
it.
DM ideas here.
Well, of course.
I wouldn't recommend it from the assault.
I mean, but that's the sort of thing that would happen if I were the DM. I mean, this is just common sense.
I'd recommend more of an ambush or filtration.
Well, yeah, but the reason I'm asking the questions now is because I do have a spell, invisibility, which we might be able to use to sneak in, free the slaves, get them out, and then uh, take on the orcs. But I don't want to waste it if you guys are just going to start fighting the orcs anyway. Just because once you attack, you become visible, and you've wasted my spell.
You have invisibility.
Right, I have invisibility, but I don't want to waste it. So if I can cast it on 3 people tonight, and I can cast it on 3 people in the morning, and we could go in, try to sneak in, free any innocents, which is
Quick
pretty much
question.
anybody in chains, and then come back and fight.
Question: do you have silence?
Nope, just invisibility.
But
We'll still be able to hear clink, clink, clink.
I'm pretty sneaky, so.
We do have a priest who may have that spell. I don't know. I don't know if he's that powerful. There is a silent spell that priests get.
Yeah, let me check. I mean, he's first level guy, so
then he doesn't have it because it's second level spell.
yeah.
So in that case, we have 2 people who are sneaky.
What
Might usually be able to do that an advantage.
What are the new people's classes and stuff? We probably should find that out.
Yeah, you guys may want to you go out. Existing players, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves to them, and then we'll let them join in and say who they are and tell themselves a bit about themselves.
Hi, I'm Deborah. I'm playing Mina. I am a ranger in a half elf ranger.
Okay.
Excellent. We got a ranger to replace the ranger.
That's good.
Yeah, can't have too many rangers in an outdoor campaign, pretty much.
Except that first edition limited you to 3 rangers, and I thought we had 3. I was like, maybe we got 3 rangers. We're at max ranger capacity, and now 2 of them have not shown up.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm the only ranger. No.
Yeah, for now.
Yep. Yep. You are.
One left the game for sure. The other one is still with us. He just isn't here tonight.
Okay. And that's it for now.
Okay.
Prepped as I guess. So I can do much for now.
Okay. And for those of you that if you are playing a character that has the option, I'm not going to hit you with any negatives on studded leather for stealth attempts. Thieves, I still hold you to the leather. I don't understand why they did it that way, but I mean, I guess I can, because thieves, you got to be perfectly silent, and the studs might rub against something, I guess, something like that. But for thief stealth, there's thief stealth or thief moving silently, which is really moving silently, as opposed to just general stealth, which is moving very quietly so you aren't noticed. So
I can admit that I played D&D for 20 years ago, so I'm a little rusty.
it's all right.
And my
Just
first language
play.
is English. I'm from
You'll be
Brazil
fine.
and I speak Portuguese, so perhaps I don't make some phrases like you do. Try to don't look for that.
It's all right.
I understand you fine, so you're
Yeah.
doing well.
Yeah, and English
Thank you.
I speak and people can't understand me still.
Mhm.
So it's all good.
You speak way better English than I speak Portuguese.
Yes.
I speak some Portuguese. Thank you.
What kind of armor are you wearing, Deborah?
As I bought the long bow, I choose the letter
Awesome.
armor, and I choose helmet and shield to give some more protection, cause I can't only rely on leather.
Awesome, because Rangers can surprise people um,
Yeah.
when they're alone. Yeah, I think on everything but a one on a D6 that they can surprise. I think maybe that's be surprised.
Yeah. No,
Um,
they've got good opportunities there.
um,
Okay.
so I'm Aaron, and I'm a mage, but I don't dress like a mage. I don't wear robes and that kind of nonsense. I wear leather, soft leather clothing.
And I'm
Okay.
Sir Galathon, the fighter. Yay!
Yay.
And they
Huzzah!
like blue, and they're
And
like,
today I am Nell. Sometimes I change my name all the time because I'm a gnome. And gnomes like to go by different names. So today I am Nell. Next time, if I'm there, I'll be something else. And I'm a gnome, and I have all the thief skills for the party. I won't exactly say that I'm a thief, but I have the thief skills.
And
I'm
for
not
the
exactly saying out loud what I actually am, but
you're the assassin. Aaron already told me. Mm.
yes. But I don't go around telling people that's what I am, so.
no, I'm an
Perhaps
adventurer.
Aaron saw something.
The party also has with them 2 NPCs. One is a hired gun, Drago, the cleric. He's a cleric of Durandale, who's a very lawful good, gung ho, kill the orcs and Ungren type of god, and he's with you for healing purposes, and apparently to charge into battle regularly so that he can be seriously hurt. The other NPC is an owl. He is a giant speaking owl of an ancient race of giant owls, and he has had his arm damaged, or wing rather damaged, due to a crossbow bolt from some goblins. And during his recovery, he has been with you, and he's kind of helping out because you guys have been kind to him and helped heal him up. And he is a druid.
All right. So
And he
here's
can't
the deal.
fly right now.
So from my count, I'm already invisible. I cast it after the last battle.
How
And I
long
can
does
cast-
it last?
It lasts until you attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
something.
There is a spell limit on it,
Nope. This is first edition. There's no time limit on it.
isn't it?
There isn't.
Nope. This is real D&D.
There isn't, and we had there's another game I'm playing. This just came up where the DM said, "Okay, it's been like 2 weeks, you guys. I got to get you back visible because this is ridiculous."
I had a character who was a mage. He started off as a mage, got to 3rd level, and became a cleric, and he never became visible again. He was always invisible, and all he did was walk around healing the party. He never attacked. I was like, why? Why would I do that? Anyway, so I'm still invisible, and I can cast it on 3 people tonight and 3 people in the morning. And so, regardless of whether you guys waste or not, I won't be wasting mine. I say we get in there, get them out, and then we can, if we want, which I know some of you will want to, we can come back and risk our lives for nothing. But I think saving the people, if we can, is more important than killing the orcs. That's the way I see it.
I agree.
That's the fundamental idea, of course.
And of course, me staying alive is more important than any of that stuff.
We'll see what we can do.
Okay, so where you have tracked these two, or where you've kind of come to, is it's some type of underground structure. The opening is clearly marked and is open. There's no door that can be seen on it. It's just an entryway into the underground structure. There is reasonable cover going up to it, and there does not appear to be any active guards on the entryway. I think that's any other information you think you would wanted to have known that you might have known from the scout.
Even though we did take some we did release their prisoners, so they might have a guard when they find out that their shipment didn't arrive. They might.
Right, but they haven't found that out yet, or they weren't acting like they knew.
Yeah.
When he scouted.
But when they do find out, they might have more guards. So we probably should do this as soon as possible.
All right, so I'm going to cast it on the gnome, the halfling, and the owl tonight. And I say we rest, and in the morning I can cast on the rest of you, and then we can go ahead and
You're talking
proceed.
about, you said halfling. Are you talking about me?
Yes, you're the only halfling.
Yes.
I hope.
Yes.
I hope you're the only halfling.
I didn't introduce myself.
We did have a
So-
halfling that was hanging around with us.
Didn't introduce myself, but yeah,
I thought that was him.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was gonna. Anyway, I was gonna suggest that you not put it on me or the gnome, put it on 3 other people, because we have the ability to disappear somewhat.
well,
So
well-
he was saying he's just going to end up casting it on everybody.
Yeah, I'm
but put it on the other 3 people first, so that they have invisibility through the night.
Well, I've already done it. Listen. You do your job and let me do mine. so
Right.
it wasn't really me asking. I chose 3 people to cast it on. Now if I came here, you said no, do not cast it on me. Then we can roleplay that. But if we get into a fight before in the morning, those guys are going to be the first ones to throw off my spell. I know them, especially that cleric.
I did not.
Okay.
We didn't get introduced to the halfling then, I suppose.
No, really, we didn't.
So maybe they should introduce themselves.
Yeah, go ahead and introduce.
Well, yeah, wasn't gonna say halfling, but halfling. For the you tall
Hobbit,
people,
Hobbit is fine with me. I don't think the Tolkien people are listening
say
in,
for-
but
I'm gonna say for you tall people, I appear to be just a kid in a cloak. But I do have some kinder with the gnome. I'm gonna call myself a scout. But I do have some abilities as well.
okay.
Question on the equipment: we doing the rolls for the starting cast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and one last word on world difference. After you roll up and make your purchases,
Mhm.
take the gold you have left, divide it in half, and that's how many silver pieces you have. I run on a silver piece standard, and each silver piece in the game is worth 2 gold pieces in book value. I Silver was the coinage. Is just, to me, it just makes more sense, and it also eliminates the weight issues, because there are what well, so there's like 240 silver coins to a pound, as opposed to 10 gold coins. So it just makes treasure a lot lighter in the end. And gold is much more valuable when you do run across it. It's very, very high end stuff.
Oh, I see.
Almost mythical.
Almost mythical. Yeah. It's a thing that kings and queens wear, but not us peasants. Make do with silver.
The leftover.
I did the purchase already.
That's fine. That's
Although
what I said. Do your purchases, because it's easier when
I
you're
was
doing
left
that mass purchase. It be done in
Yeah.
gold, and then just convert over what you have left to silver, and then going forward, everything will be in silver. And how that works is, like, if it's like a dagger is 2 gold pieces in the book, so it's cost 1 silver piece. If you get
What?
another one later in the game.
I had 9 pieces gold, so
So you would have 5 silver pieces left.
5.
5 silver pieces. And then the other thing that I do monetarily is, because how they actually did smaller coins was they cut the silver pieces into halves, quarters, eighths, sixteenths, whatever they needed to make the deal work. And I consider that you generally have a good handful of those in the bottom of your purse. So if you go into an inn somewhere, you're going to be able to slap the quarter of a silver piece on the bar you need to buy a drink or a meal. So we just don't even deal with those in terms of money in the game. So when we go into town, you go in, you can buy something to eat, you can buy something to drink. If it's not like some high end place where you're talking 2 or 3 silver pieces for a night's rent, you just pay for it out of your silver.
So I had 9 golds, 3 silver pieces, 9 coppers. So I still have 5 gold.
No, you have 5 silver. That's all the coins you have, plus whatever slivers you have in your purse.
Okay.
And believe
And
me, that's as much or more purchasing power than the coins you had left.
Okay.
We just have one coin type, silver.
Okay.
There are gold coins, and they're worth a pound of silver. So they're worth like 200 silver pieces. They're very, they're very nice things to find.
That's like walking around with a Rolex on your wrist.
Yeah.
You're asking for it.
Okay. I was in doubt of buying a saddle and bag saddles, so I just bought the bag saddles. So should I buy the saddle and be with 3 silver pieces and that's it?
Do you have a horse?
A saddle was 10 gold pieces.
What I'll do is I would say probably take that off and give you that silver back, and then hold
Okay.
that until you get to a place where you can make a decision on that. I think you guys have extra horses for these guys, right?
We do.
Yeah. So just, you know, keep your silver for now.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so you guys ready to move towards the mine?
Well, in the morning, like I said, I want to cast invisibility on 3 tonight and 3 in the morning because we're
Yeah.
not nocturnal. But yeah, in the morning, I'll immediately. See, I can't talk. Cast invisibility on the 3 of us: the fighter, the ranger, and the cleric.
Okay.
Now, besides the fact that we're not silent or quiet, um, we also cannot see one another. So it's an advantage, but it's not as awesome as it could be if we could see each other.
Yeah.
We can. Does anybody have rope?
I do.
Can string a rope between us.
You can do that.
We might trip over it though.
We can see the rope.
Well, that's going to defeat being invisible.
Not if you keep it low and to the side. Watch out for anybody coming, then you drop the rope to the ground.
Or the first person every once in a while can just make an X somewhere and everybody can follow along, find the X's if they get off track.
Yeah, the problem with that is we still have the problem of people going too slow, people going too fast, and
Yes.
We could hold hands, and I'm not being flirty. I'm really saying we could hold hands.
like,
We could gather up.
Well, the owl can't hold hands, so
Oh no,
one
nobody
of its
is he
wings is still broken. I mean,
is he an actual owl?
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, he's a
Somebody
large owl.
like human size?
Somebody's probably gonna have to
Yeah.
carry him.
Is he human size or halfling size?
Um, he is human sized.
Whoa, shit.
Yeah,
I never really understood that. Okay, well that is freaking huge for
I
a
mean,
owl.
he's not 8 foot, but he's a 5 footer.
5 foot, 5 foot tall owl.
you say it's a
Yeah.
druid?
Yeah.
No, he's an ancient race. Yeah, he may have druid abilities though.
Yeah. His
Oh,
class
yeah.
is druid.
He had
Okay.
some good spells.
They not
He,
alter their form?
he saved our lives, I think, several
At,
times.
at higher levels they can, but I don't think he's that high. He probably wouldn't be with us if he was like 8th level.
Yeah. So we get in some.
So can the owl walk? Like, how's he
We were
motoring around?
carrying him. We were carrying him before.
No, he can walk. He can't fly because that one
Okay.
arm is still banged up. Is still,
Okay.
he got an arrow in or so near a joint that he's having issues
Well,
because of that.
if he can walk, when someone can hold that good wing, and the rest of us can hold hands to make sure that we don't get separated
Yeah, you
as
can
we
put him
move
at
in this.
the end.
Hmm.
Well, I'll hold his other wing. I'll be second to the end, I guess. Then.
So the only one making any real noise is gonna be Galathon since he has metal armor, right, Galathon?
Yeah, I've got plate mail and riding boots. So probably spurs as well. I could
You
take
could
the
take the
spurs off,
spurs. Yeah.
but still my sabatons would scrape on the ground.
What's a sabaton?
It's the flexible bit of armor that goes over the top of your feet.
Oh.
Usually comes to a pointy tip for riding boots.
Hmm. Maybe you should go barefoot.
I'd rather not. Might have to fight someone who likes to stomp on feet.
I know I would if I saw somebody walking around barefoot.
Well, we're invisible. How are they gonna see you when you're walking around barefoot?
Supposedly, invisibility is supposed to give you at least automatic surprise in the first round if you actually encounter something. So
Oh,
you
good,
should.
because I think I need surprise in order to do whatever I need to do. I don't.
Oh
Let's see.
yeah, you're backstabbing, right? Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly. I've never played an assassin before, so I'm really not sure how they work.
And then to be detected while invisible, the enemy has to have 10 levels or hit dice and also be highly intelligent. And even then, there's only a chance that they detect us.
But they would hear a noise, though.
Yeah, unless you're like incredibly overt. Yeah, at some point, a willing suspension of disbelief or whatever is canceled out by You just sing like if you're singing or doing something crazy.
La 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 la. My character probably would be the one doing something crazy like that. I don't follow the rules.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Okay. So I'm gonna just start you guys. You have made your way up to the opening. There are no guards on display or anything. There's no one around outside, so you've been able to, particularly being invisible, advance up to this with no issues whatsoever. Coming up to it,
Just so
Nail.
you know, we can see the whole dungeon,
Oh,
like all the monsters and everything.
Oh,
thank
no,
you.
I can't. But
All
I
your
wasn't
notes
looking.
too, man.
I wasn't looking.
Didn't
my
have
character's
dynamic
still
lighting
alive.
on. Thank you very much for letting me know that.
I wasn't.
It's the DM in him. He has
Is there a
he
way
has
to-
to do it.
There you go. So,
Oh, you didn't give our
Well,
tokens
now I can't.
vision.
Now I can't see anything.
okay. Oh, you don't have vision.
No, none of us have
Be
vision.
able to
You're going to have to use the reveal tool, which is
like,
kind of a pain in the ass.
For some reason, it didn't. None of these came over with.
Well, I don't think you ever set it up, and if you did, you certainly didn't save it to our character sheets. So
Yeah. Maybe we had never been in a dungeon. I just didn't.
there was a dungeon before, but
There was a cave.
I don't think you used dynamic lighting.
Yeah, there was the ogre cave. I remember that.
Used regular lighting.
Yeah. Okay. So it's set up now. So you guys should be able to see.
No, you didn't set up our tokens with dynamic lighting.
Yes, I did.
None of us have vision. I don't
Yep.
have vision.
I just put it on there.
Let me refresh then.
I have a
yeah.
token?
Let me refresh. Yeah, maybe it would work if
I was wondering about that. Do I have a token?
Yes, I just added you one.
I don't see anything but black still. I refreshed. All I see is
Okay,
black.
cool. I see my token. I think I might have set up my own dynamic lighting. Vision, that is. Okay. No, I didn't, because I have.
Where is the assassination table?
I have torchlight, I
Just
think.
up.
It's in the thief section of Player's Handbook.
Because it was. I didn't see it. Is that the?
Set everybody else's icons in the middle of the screen.
Yeah.
I was reading.
Yeah, I think I have torchlight. For some reason.
Is there a way to remove everybody's icons from the screen?
Why are you wanting to remove them?
But I can see the screen.
Oh, those icons.
You need
Oh
to.
yeah. If you
make
go
it-
into settings,
It's the little wheel.
there
thing.
is audio and video. Where is it?
I don't know where that.
Text. Visualization display.
Actually, I have less than torchlight, because this is only 10 feet. Torchlight's supposed to be
Okay.
15, I think.
Yeah, because you're outside still, but I've got you set up to go inside where it's dark.
Did it? Okay.
Okay, you found it. It used to be in I it used to know exactly where it was, but they've updated this and I haven't reset it in a while. But yeah, you can move them where all that shows are the names and not the icons blocking the whole display. So,
Told me enough to find it.
yeah, can everybody see
It's me.
now?
Uh,
Okay. It's me on the bottom. Any of us are there?
I'm probably seeing a little bit farther than I'm supposed to be because I don't have a torch or a lantern or anything.
Well, I mean, honestly, I think most people can kind of, unless it's totally dark, can make out what's around them. And I give humans 10 feet of night vision, just so you're not, you have something even in pitch black to see what's going, to see a little bit of the board.
Yeah.
Where are we coming from, heading to? Are we going into the narrow part from the wide
Yeah.
part, or
Yep. You're heading towards the narrow point. This is just where the ground is going down. You're not underground yet. You're still out in the sunlight, but as you're coming into this nail, you recognize this as a typical gnomish home based on the way it's built. Gnomes tend to build kind of large meandering underground caverns, and the whole extended family will live together underground. And this is one of those.
so it's kind of familiar to me.
Yes.
And it's a crawling space for us adult humans.
It's not crawling. It's about 6 feet tall.
So if you're
And
more
it
than
is 10
6
feet
feet,
wide. Yeah,
more
so
than
it's
6 feet,
going to be a
duck your head.
stooping a stooping situation, but not a crawling situation. So there you go. You're at the gates of the mine, so to speak.
So the assassin's table is not in the PH. The only table in the
Yeah,
PH
it's in
is
it's in the PHB.
it's
It's in
I didn't see one. That's what I was wondering.
looks like it's in the DMG page 75. The assassin's table.
hmm.
What they got in the PH is the fee that assassins charge for assassinating a character.
Oh,
It's
okay.
high
So
level.
it is in the DMG. Okay, my bad.
So what's DMG?
Dungeon
Dungeon
Master's
Master's
Guide.
Guide.
Oh, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you're not supposed to know what you're.
Well, I've never played an assassin, so I don't know. But it said if I surprised a victim, I could roll on the assassin's table, which was,
Yes, you can.
but I don't know where that is to do that. So
Because
that's
you don't know
why
if you make it or not. You have to roll percentile, and then he has the
Yeah.
table, and then he'll
Okay.
see if he'll let you know if you
Okay.
Yeah.
if you succeed or not.
And it's a it's a it's you gotta have full surprise, not just I'm behind them. They have to be totally unaware of your presence, and then their level also figures into the your ability to kill them with one blow. It could happen, and it does happen, but it's not like in this edition, it's not like an instantaneous thing or an automatic thing. So just beware of that. It doesn't hurt to try it, but
Okay.
but don't be surprised if you get lesser a result than you were hoping for. Okay, so you guys are at the door. You going in?
It's
Eh,
not a door there, it's just a doorway, right?
shall
Maybe
Yeah,
one
we?
of you.
just an opening. It did have a door on it at one time, but you can see that the door has been ripped out.
You might want
And you probably
somebody to
can see the
check.
discarded door over to one of the sides of the opening.
You
The-
might want somebody to check for traps, possibly.
The gnome can
That's a great
probably
idea.
the gnome can probably see in the dark. Should we all join
Yes.
hands and let the gnome lead?
I can see in the dark, yes.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But somebody should check for traps.
Yeah, well, that's what I was suggesting, that I would have to get out of the holding hand line in order to do that.
Why don't you take the lead
Great.
at the head of the line?
I'm gonna go around then, feeling,
Okay.
well, I will attempt to check for traps around the door opening,
Okay.
which I have to roll for, I guess. Let's see. Fine.
Okay.
Roll.
So you do not find any traps. You do, however, detect a very sour aroma of decay and a lot of webbing.
Ah. So I'm gonna whisper back down the line. There might be spiders. There's webs. Try not to touch the webs if you can see them.
And isn't there a monster that smells sour like that?
I don't know. I whisper down pass it down the line. Try not to touch the webs if you can help it, because I think there might be spiders.
Okay. I pass it down the line.
Should we burn the web?
Well, that would kind of nullify surprise, wouldn't it?
Okay, let's just avoid that. Plus, I don't want to become visible. If that'll be count as attack.
I guess I'm gonna go in since I didn't detect any traps, and everybody will have to like kind of follow along. See.
Okay. And when you get up to this room, and what you're finding as you're moving into this is the webs are just kind of hanging down all over the place. You are totally unable to avoid all of them. They are sticking to you,
Ah, man. Okay.
and remaining stuck to you. The first room you get to, you see Jill, you would recognize this as like a kind of the wet room, the entry hall. There's wood paneling evident behind the morass. There's a broken bench. There are pegs in the wall. The room is along this wall. There are pegs. There's a broken bench under it. There may still be an old boot laying over in one corner. Um, Other than that, it's pretty dirty and muddy now and just mucked about in.
This is gonna take a really long time to find prisoners at this rate. Well, I didn't really see anything so far that looks like a prisoner. Because we're just rescuing the prisoners, then we're going to come back to search, right?
That was my understanding.
That was my suggestion or
Okay,
my
so
intent.
people should keep up, so I don't want to leave anybody behind.
I am still a prisoner, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think you're with us. Is that right, GM?
Yeah, no, you're with them. You were a prisoner, but you've been rescued.
Okay, there
You're
is
with the
another
party.
prisoner. We are
There are
we
more
go?
Okay.
prisoners.
Should we
Okay.
go straight or should we turn? Where's the
I don't know.
ranger?
I don't know.
The ranger should maybe be up front helping us figure out which direction to go.
I'm beside you.
Rangers don't really have any abilities indoors like that.
Okay, fine. We're just gonna go straight then. I don't know. We didn't go to this. There's a path off to the side, but we didn't go that way.
Sounds good.
A little difficulty with this map.
Yeah, I'm leaving people behind. I don't want to leave people behind.
Now,
Okay, so the area you've moved into now, Neil, you would recognize this as kind of the foyer of this. There are multiple doors off
Okay.
of this hall. All but the one on this end and the doorway up here lead into collapsed rooms.
Okay. Well, let's
Once
pick up.
this would have been like the heart of the house with people's rooms opening off of it.
I think I'll check the one
And
over
that would
here.
probably also tell you that this tunnel back here would have been off into auxiliary like storage and things of that nature. Jill, just your knowledge of Gnomish residences.
Well, I'm gonna check this door over here.
There's no door.
Oh,
It's just a passageway, or it's just an opening where the doorway is. The door is ripped off the hinges and thrown over in the corner, and that is full of web.
full of web. And well, then I'm gonna check the other one too to see if that's the same case.
It is.
They're both full of web. So it looks like we're gonna have to burn some web no matter what we do.
I have a question.
Yes.
Character, I was just reading here, halflings have 60-foot infravision. Each of these squares is 5 foot. Is that right?
So you could see ahead too.
Yes.
I adjust that to where I can see the 60 foot.
Well, that's in optimum conditions. I've got you set where you see.
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting for everybody to catch up, and then we're gonna have to. Maybe we can, instead of.
Let's go find where there are no webs because the prisoners wouldn't be behind webs, would they? Unless they were inserted into place and then webbed
And then webbed
behind.
in. That's
How,
true.
how recent are
That's
these
true.
webs?
That's true. Yeah. How recent
And
are
the
these
ranger,
webs?
I can find doors, isn't it? Magic doors also.
Maybe we should.
Not so
check.
much for being a ranger. I think half elf you would have some bonus to that because of your elf blood, but anybody can search for hidden doors. I mean, so if you
And
guys wanted to do any searching for hidden doors, you may do so rolling 1d6.
Fine, I'll do that just to see.
Where is
Do
that?
I get to add anything to that?
No,
No.
Says-
you don't want to add anything to these rolls. You
I
want to
rolled a
roll low.
1. You want to roll a 1? I roll a 1. If there's a door, I see it.
I roll a 4.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Aaron, you do not see anything.
I'm convinced there is no secret door in this vicinity. Then.
Okay.
Because
Maybe
something
we
tells
should
me-
go back and check out the auxiliary section. If
Yeah.
only things here
Saw
are collapsed.
any body worm with
know-
my infrared vision?
Yeah, all there's collapsed rooms and webbed rooms, then maybe they didn't come into this area.
Well, you know what? I just thought of something though.
What?
The ranger can track indoors, just not as good as outdoors. Maybe the ranger can see if there are any recent tracks.
Oh yeah, there'd have to be some kind of tracks.
Yeah, I start with my infrared vision. I can see any body worm at the door.
Infrared doesn't really help you with tracking because, and that's part of the reason it's like your infrared relies on the heat source and tracks unless they're like just made, don't really have any heat to them.
Okay.
So you'd have to break out some light to be able to effectively track.
There are any tracks in
I think it's
those
worth
doors?
doing. What do you guys think?
See what I got in my inventory. I think I have a hooded lantern.
I have a
And I have a
hooded
bullseye lantern, which is like a flashlight sort of. You get to aim it directionally.
Oh, here I go. Let's see. I have. No, I do not have a lantern. I have a candle.
But I have a bullseye lantern. I mean, it's gonna
Okay.
give off light, but I don't see any other
I
choice.
I have a hooded lantern.
But we're gonna need to figure out because we need to figure out which way the prisoners would be held. I don't think there's anything in this room right here, so maybe we can use the lantern and turn it off.
Yeah.
Or,
Let's go back. Yeah, because like I say, you can with a bullseye, you can even with a hood, you can kind of shield it. But what I'm saying is, let's go back to where we think there might be tracks. Take out the
Yeah.
light source and let her look and see if she can see any recent tracks.
okay, let's go back. I don't think there was. We could explore the spider web things later. I think we
Yeah,
need to go.
like never.
No, I mean there's probably treasure down there, but
Mm.
I'm thinking we probably need to go this way.
There
Okay,
is a
so
store.
now with light, give me a 1d6 roll. Myrna?
Everybody? Oh, just one.
Mm-hmm.
26.
I'll let her lead.
Okay, 5.
Ah,
You think there's traffic generally going in this direction, but you can't really make out any trail.
the way we're heading now?
Yeah.
So let's go.
Alright, let's go ahead
Okay.
and Whoever's
And the
some-
traffic goes to the right or to the left?
I mean to the right or straight ahead. Up. Can we tell?
Give me a 1d6 roll.
Okay. 6.
You can't tell.
Which way did y'all go?
Okay.
Where did y'all go?
Over here.
Here.
Yeah, let's wait for everybody to catch up. Can I roll a d6 and see if I could tell if there's tracks?
You don't have the tracking ability.
No.
Oh, I don't have tracking.
Let's go.
Ra- Rangers are special, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can find and remove traps though.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a big deal too.
Maybe I should look for if there's, well, probably there's more traps if we near where the prisoners are. If it's foot traffic. So which way should we go? Up or to the?
Up.
Say, oh, let's look around the corner to the right.
Okay. And what you see is what you see. This is just a very uh it's a well carved passageway. It has a tendency to follow the course of the stone, which is typical gnomish fashion, where they just kind of go with the flow of the stone. They don't try to smooth it all out like dwarves do.
There's more passage to the left.
Yeah.
I guess we should go left.
Did anybody go up? Look around the
There-
corner?
There wasn't much that I could see up that way.
There's two ways to go on the left. I suggest we go up to the top because there's one direction that way, and then we can come back if we need to. Just go the least number of directions.
This appears to be a room up here. Yeah, it's just a room. There's not any more passageways. Just a room up here.
Anything there?
Yeah. And it's fairly empty. There's no furniture in it. And it's still mucky, and there's still a lot of cobwebs and spider webs down this direction.
I'm gonna search.
Yeah. Maybe there's a secret door.
You might want to check. Roll 1d6.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
And you don't find any.
Ah. Okay.
And roll a 6.
Yeah, no one finds any.
Okay.
Well, let's go back down then. If the prisoners aren't here, we can search everything else later. So I guess we're going this way.
It's the next way to go.
Let's
first
go
hall.
to the first door.
Now we can go keep going straight, or we can go up again.
Just go right now. Go to the first hall and check it out, and then we'll come back around if we need to.
Up here.
Aaron, are you keeping your torch, your lamp out?
Yep.
Okay.
People are gonna notice it.
Well, can I see without it?
Not great, but you can see a little bit.
All right. Well, if there's an ejection, I'll put it up, and we'll kind of stumble.
It's up to you. I mean, I'm
No, I'll put it up.
Just-
I'll put it up.
okay.
Oh,
And-
here, I see that, don't I?
Yes, you see that. And let us go to initiative. So everybody stay pat where you're at.
Spider coming for those that can't see it.
So rolling for you guys. Okay, so
But it doesn't need to. I mean, I won't be able to surprise it because it knows where I am because of all the webs and stuff, right?
well,
Or the light, since I didn't get the light put up apparently.
it comes out and it is looking right at the light. This is again one of these creatures that is a spider's body with the upper with the full torso of an elf
Oh yeah,
coming out of the front end of it.
Oh,
I'm invisible. It can't see me, right?
right. My action is to drop the bullseye lantern.
Drop
Or
it.
not really drop it, but place it on the ground and get away from it.
is that you next to me?
Okay, so go ahead, and if that's your plan, then I am going to
What I can
turn that off. And
attack it with being
Lose your
surprised,
invisibility.
right? Yeah,
Lose-
but I might could kill it.
Yeah, and you do still have whatever sneak and hide you already had to begin with.
Yeah. I won't be invisible, but I might be sneaky. Let's see. I have probably poison probably wouldn't work on a spider though, would it? They're probably immune to poison.
you don't have time to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to take a lot of time. You kind of have to do that before
Yeah.
you get in the situation.
Yep. But I could still stab it.
Yes, you could still stab it. Um, I mean, you can try to backstab and or assassinate it if you wish.
Yeah. I want to. I've not assassinated anything ever, so because I've never been an assassin before. I just thought it'd
Okay.
be fun to try something new.
Okay.
So I will try to like come up here and backstab it. Can I? It has to be completely behind it to be a backstab.
No, I mean a backstab is it's an attack at unawares.
Okay.
Being invisible, you don't particularly have to be behind it, but
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for it and see what happens.
okay. So when you make your move to attack, it
Yeah.
flinches like it's somehow sensed or noticed you.
Shoot. Oh yeah.
So give me a d20 roll.
A D20. Okay. Oh, I think I wrecked.
Wow.
What did I? That I wanted low, didn't I?
No,
Oh.
it's at the hit roll.
Oh.
What high?
Oh. 'Cause that was to hit.
Well, that was to hit.
I was gonna try a.
It died?
I don't know.
And I would guess you don't have any strength bonus.
I thought I had something. Oh no, it was.
So you got a
Oh.
dex bonus. It's very, very unusual for. Yeah, I didn't think it. Yeah, you missed it.
Ah.
Okay, so I'm going to. Everybody that is invisible, I'm going to put that same symbol on
But
that.
I'm no longer invisible if I
You're
attack.
no longer invisible.
made myself a target.
Okay, so you've missed it. It now is aware of your presence. The lantern, Aaron, is that thing that's sitting in front of you. And if you wanted to move, go ahead and move. That was your action. These guys are coming up. In the
Could I
vicinity.
have moved backwards after I? Or,
Galathon, if you're back, and I've just been moving you up, so I don't know. You can put yourself where you want to be. I'll give you that chance to true up if you're back.
if
But I've just been keeping you up with the party.
if I stabbed it, can I move backwards a little bit?
No,
No. Once I stabbed it, I couldn't move anywhere. Okay.
correct. You already moved up to get to it, your maximum amount. So there's no.
All I did was move around it. I didn't even. Well.
Well, you can move 3 squares, and you move 3 squares.
Oh. Okay. Never mind. You're right.
Yeah. So the so I'm going to call that the end of the first round, and it is initiative.
Well, you should roll since your ass in the fire.
Vicky, speaking to
Yeah.
you now.
Yeah.
We're doing group
There you go.
initiative.
It's
Yeah,
what
it's
do
a
I
group
roll?
initiative.
Yeah, we do group
A
initiative.
D6
That's
need
what I
to
thought.
need to beat a 6. And for the people new to the group, it's low number gets initiative.
Got a 3.
Okay, so party has initiative. Nell, what do you wish to do?
I wish to move back a little bit so I could shoot at it with my bow because I'm not very good at melee.
You may move back and get your bow ready for next
Okay.
turn.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. And Myrna, what do you wish to do?
I did not get to do my sneak surprise assassin thing, but that's okay.
Well, you got to do it. It's just that
Yeah.
it
missed.
it got it was not surprised.
Yeah.
That's a tough one to just surprise. They've got
Yeah.
some extra stuff going for them, but you had a shot. It just didn't happen.
Okay. It will sometime.
Yeah, it will. So Myrna, what would you like to do?
Take my longbow and take it a shot.
Okay.
Now is
You get 2 shots. You may roll your shots.
2 D6. One.
Well,
Okay.
you gotta roll D20
Yeah,
first to hit.
D20,
Okay.
and
Wow. It's a 6. So not good.
that's not what you wanted to roll. Okay, yeah, you're not
Another one.
next.
You want high for the to hit.
Yeah. So roll again.
Wow.
Oh no,
I broke.
nah, I didn't break, but that arrow's gone. Put it that way, and you didn't come anywhere near it. So, Myrna's gone. Aaron, what do you wish to do?
I'm gonna move.
Okay, where are you moving? Okay. Ted,
And I'm done.
what do you wish to do? Ted? Hobbit thief?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to move up and to the left.
Okay.
There's a wall there, right? To, on the around the corner.
Yeah.
I'm going to move up that wall, and I'm going to keep my back to the wall. You doing that, or you want me to do that? You want me to do
Yeah,
that?
you do it. Okay.
It's a wall there, right?
Yeah.
I got my back to the wall there.
Okay.
I'm not used to the character name yet. Sorry.
It's all right. Galathon? Galathon. Taken he is not returned, so we will just pass him by. And
The oh.
the cleric charges up and swings and misses.
What are we fighting?
Giant spider.
Okay.
A
What's
drider.
A drider.
Oh yeah,
What's
I forgot the human spidery thing.
is the
It's
fire?
up around the corner. You got back, so go ahead and take your move. I've been keeping you up with the party. So
Thank
if
you.
you think you would have been further up than that, you may feel free to move up some.
I would have been right behind the
And
thief. I mean the assassin. What's the fire symbol on my token?
it means you're still invisible.
Oh, okay.
So we have some invisible, some visible, and some invisible at this point, party members.
Where's the assassin?
They're up there at the other end of the hall.
Way up ahead.
Oh, okay.
So if you said you were up with them, then you would have been somewhere in this vicinity.
Okay. And this is the cleric.
Yep, that is the cleric. He
Is
is
this-
charged up, swung, and missed.
Is this the first round?
Second round. No one has hit anyone yet.
Okay, I would get in position to either flank or rear attack the drider opposite the cleric since I'm invisible.
Okay.
Is the assassin still invisible?
No,
Okay.
because they tried to attack the drider first, and they were the first person to become visible.
Okay.
Then the ranger fired at it, and then the cleric charged up, and now you've moved up.
Yeah, I was trying to do an assassin thing, which didn't work.
Is it the standard +4 to hit when you're invisible? Or is there no bonus to hit when you're invisible in first?
I think it's plus
Sure.
If there was a +4, I would have hit maybe.
Let me check. Well, you may have. Let me check. I will give you that. I hadn't. hadn't taken that into consideration. So
Well, hell, you should have got +4 just because you were a thief. I
so
thought you were.
yes, that would have allowed you to hit it. So you may roll your damage for that.
What it I'm not at the computer right this second.
Okay. When you get back, roll it, and we'll put it on it.
Okay. But it wouldn't have been a
No, it
passive.
wouldn't have been. You only got a regular attack at it because
Okay.
it
It knew you were
cinched
there.
you there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not at the computer right this second. I have
Okay,
to go
no
do
problem.
something.
Okay, so everybody has moved except the owl, and he's kind of hanging back as well. He's choosing not to move, and
He's smart.
I rolled a 1.
yeah, you need to get that plus out of there. Yeah, when you put the modifier in it, just put the 4 in. Don't put +4, because then it adds it as a +4, and it doesn't know how to add that and just returns a 0.
Oh.
Okay, so I gotta roll.
Does it automatically roll a 1 as well?
I don't know. I don't think it automatically rolls a 1, but I know that's why the 0's in there.
Nope, doesn't automatically roll a 1. Okay.
That goddamn 17 would have been nice as hell.
I got a
Yeah.
5 for damage.
Is it
Okay.
multiplied? I don't know if is it multiplied like a thief when she does a backstab or no? I don't know if it does.
Well, had
Like I know she gets
you know what?
thief skills.
You
at
know what?
the end of
I'll give you the
first level.
backstab value.
Awesome.
So what's the backstab value?
Double
Multiply by
damage.
2.
Oh, double. So it'll be 10, or do I roll another one?
Yeah. No. 10
Oh.
points.
Cool.
Because it could not see you, and so therefore you were able to use your ability to hit it in a vulnerable place and aggravate the wound as you made it.
Awesome.
So, but you weren't able to get an assassination attempt at it. Okay. Then if everybody has gone, then we will roll initiative again. Or wait a second. I think you guys won initiative, so it has to go yet. So it now has 2 people on it, visible.
Just 2?
Oh,
The
yeah.
cleric?
Well, there's 4 total, but 2 are on it.
Oh, okay.
And so high, it will go for Galathon. Low, it will go for the cleric. So it's going to go for the cleric. And it misses. And attack. Yeah. So it swung at you. That swung at the cleric. It's got a long sword that it's swinging about. And now it's initiative. And so you guys can keep the 4 or re-roll, and I will re-roll. And you can even wait and see what I roll. Okay, so I got a 3, so you guys can re-roll. Same result. This time it gets in there on the cleric. And the cleric is cut pretty badly, but he's still up. So Galathon,
Am I behind
You-
the Drider?
somewhat.
Does that grant any bonus to hit?
I mean, there's bonus to hit because someone else is engaged in melee. You get a +2, but that's it. I mean, that's
Okay. Whoops.
okay.
That's AC 3. I'm assuming it's large creature.
Yeah, it is a large creature.
So 7 damage. And then my shield. Crit.
Hell yeah.
I did 4 damage. And then do you want me to roll anything for the crit damage?
No, what we do with crit is you get 1 max damage dice and then whatever you rolled.
Okay, so
So
8.
it'll be a total of 9 points of damage.
Oh yeah, because it's a shield +1. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So
Oh no, I didn't roll 4. I rolled 3, and then it added 1 for 4. So it should be a
right.
total of 8.
Well, but it's 5 is the max roll then. So 5 plus 4 is 9. You roll the 4 and you get a 5 for the max roll. So you get 9 points of damage. And yeah,
Oh, you double up
you
on the magic bonus?
yes, I do.
Okay.
So you hit that thing with your shield right in one of the legs and right in one of the knee joints. And so that leg is kind of
Wonky.
twitching.
Ha ha! Take that, spider bastard!
And okay, my 2 bowmen. This one is large enough that I'm going to allow you to shoot into melee on it without the random factor. But if you roll below a 5, you will be rolling again to see if you hit the guy on your side of the critter.
Okay.
So Nell, go ahead and take your you got a crossbow?
No.
A
I
short
have
bow. Okay.
a short bow.
Yeah, take your 2 shots then.
Okay.
$20. Crit.
Yes, but there's also a 5.
Oh shoot.
So give me another roll for the 5.
Another what? Just a D20?
Well, you can just go ahead and roll another attack.
Okay.
All right, you know what? Yeah, just roll a d20. I won't make you put your bonuses on it. Okay, so yeah, You miss wildly with that one, but the other one does hit, and that'll be 11 points of damage from that one. So you kind of catch him like it is his arm. And Myrna,
Yeah.
you may take your attacks.
I don't know how to roll attacks. Where I
Okay,
go?
if you go into your character sheet, you can
Yeah.
always just roll a d20 as well. But if you go into your character sheet, let me just, you don't have any hit bonuses. So it's actually set up. You can just go to where it says longbow and 6,
All right.
and I've put your damage in there, so you can just click that roll button beside longbow, and it'll roll the attack for you.
No hit modifier.
Oh,
Submit. Submit.
There you go. And so that's a miss.
But you get 2 shots.
Roll
Yeah.
again.
So roll again. And
Yes.
that one is a hit.
5 points.
And okay, Aaron,
Who is this right here?
that's the
Is
owl.
the
Okay. I'm gonna hold off. I'm done.
Okay. And Ted, what are you doing?
is that a wall right above me? Why I can't see further than that?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about over to the left? Is that a wall over there?
Yes.
Is it just a block room?
Yep.
Okay. In case I'll come back out. Around. How far I can get. I see them there, huh? Get past them?
Well, yeah.
There.
Okay. And I think everybody has gone now, so we will roll initiative.
Somebody roll a d6. Somebody whose life is in danger up there. It's standing right there next to the driver. Roll a d6.
Ha ha!
Okay.
Awesome.
So, Sir Galifon, go ahead and take your attack.
Is it still facing away from me?
I mean, it's you're there's still 2 people engaged with it, so you get a +2.
Okay. AC 10. Shit.
Yeah, that does
And
not hit.
then my shield. Even worse.
And the cleric missed as well. And so Nail,
Oh,
you may take your shots.
okay. Do I get to add anything?
Nothing additional than you have. Okay, so that's a hit. And that's a miss.
2 points though.
Yep.
Okay.
And Myrna, you may take your 2 shots.
Miss.
1 miss and a second miss. Okay, Aaron.
I'm going to cast the shock spell, and I believe it's is it a D4 per level?
Yes, I think so.
All right. Two ones.
I know. And Ted, what do you wish to do?
And
I'm
now
gonna
I'm
try-
invisible when I'm really upset about it.
What first off, real quick, there's these red, green, and they just went away. Okay, never mind. I don't know how I did that, but
They
gonna-
are on there, and they're really specifically designed for like systems where you're doing all the damage and everything through the board.
okay.
But they're 4 hit points and armor class, and I'm not sure what the other one is for.
Sometimes I've used how many arrows I have, or how many darts I
Yeah,
have.
so you can use to track stuff. I use them on the creatures to track their hit points,
Well, that's kind of
and
neat.
like if people are uniform with it and put their hit points and their armor class in it, it's a nice help for me. But it's kind of up to you.
Is there a way to remove them?
Not to remove them, but just if you don't, just click away from your character and they'll go away.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's why they're there. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm staying up against the wall there.
Okay. Very good. And Val's hanging back.
He doesn't want to get his invisibility off. He's doing a good job of that.
Well, he thinks you guys are doing all right. He's just saving his stuff.
Yeah. It's a good
Two.
idea.
I try not to get the NPCs too involved because I don't want to be the deciding factor. But
Well,
I
the
don't
cleric,
mind.
The cleric does not
Yeah,
hold.
he's just kind of that kind of guy. He's a Durandale guy. He's got to charge in. Not that he ever hits, but he always takes some damage. Takes some for the team there.
I'm gonna be right.
So, oh, he this rider swings and misses at the cleric, and it is initiative.
2. Ha ha!
Okay, so Galathon, take your attack if you wish.
Take that, Dryda! In the Jaxie, AC 8. I think that misses.
Yes.
Yeah, that misses, and the cleric misses as well. And
clang, clang
No,
goes the shield.
You have his shield.
Ah, shit.
And he.
Natural 1.
No
so
hit.
Nail, take your attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's a narrow miss and a miss.
Aw.
Wow.
Myrna, you may take your attacks. That's a miss. And that's a
Miss.
miss. And roll a d20.
Okay.
Okay, so that one went wide and kind of split over here between the cleric and Ted. Ted, you watch that kind of whiz by your nose, going, "Yee, did I move to the right place?" And Aaron, what's your move?
I'm gonna cast another shock. Another one.
Okay.
Magic missile.
No, it's another spell. It's called Shock Bolt.
Oh, cool. Never heard of
And it's a CNC spell.
it. Oh,
I'm bringing in some new spells just because nice to have something a little different.
yeah.
And let's see, Ted, have you moved up there to try?
I'm gonna try to sneak past.
Yeah,
I-
he might not want to risk his invisibility.
Somebody needs to
You're
hold on to it.
invisible. You can definitely sneak past.
Okay. Move. One to move. There goes.
Oh, sometimes they get stuck in the wall
There
in
goes.
the dynamic lighting barrier.
There we go. Move any further?
You want to go one more?
I can go if I can.
Yeah. Okay. Then, if that's the case, the Drider swings. And this time he does connect. And the cleric goes down.
Ah, shit.
Never good when the cleric goes down.
He's gone down in almost every combat he's been in.
Oh, so he's used to it.
No, well, he's the only one with a taste for melee. Nobody else is ever really interested in going toe to toe with things except him and Galathon.
And so it is now initiative.
50-50. Oh, same time.
Okay. Okay, so Galathon,
Does it turn to face me, or am I still?
it's turning around and he's gone. So you've lost that bonus.
Okay. Now it's time to roll high. 12. AC
And that's
7.
that's a miss.
Okay, and my shield. Bam. Even worse. AC 13.
Okay. So Nell,
Yep,
go ahead.
coming up. Coming up.
That's a miss. And a miss. Myrna,
Okay. Yeah.
that is a hit.
Ooh. With the longbow. D8.
Yeah.
Oh, but only 1 damage.
No.
Damn it.
Yep. So that was a hit. That one, the other one was a miss. And
Wait. The longbow damage is only D6 on the. Isn't it supposed to be D8 for the flight or the sheaf
Not in
arrows?
first. There's no sheaf arrows in first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just 1 to 6, 1 to 6.
Mm.
Oh, whatever you get. Okay, so Aaron,
Another boat.
okay. And Ted.
This damn thing's still up. Shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, now it's
Yeah, I
facing me.
think they're like level 5 or something like that. Like
Yeah.
5 to 10.
And they can be, you know, higher, but yeah, this has some levels on it,
Yeah.
and they're pretty tough. They're not just 1d8 hit points per level.
And they're immune to sleep. That really pisses me off.
Immune to poison too.
we should have
Okay.
avoided this fight. We were not here to fight anything. We were here to get things out.
Yeah,
Well,
but it knew we were there. It was gonna attack us.
yeah, it saw the light.
Yeah, but I was going to drop the light and get out of there.
Well,
We gotta wait for it.
but yeah. No. So
Best
Ted,
laid plans.
are you
It happens.
just yeah,
it happens.
Ted, what you doing?
Went over to this wall up here and scouting.
Okay. Give me a 1d20 check, Ted. Okay. And okay, so everybody has gone, and it was a simultaneous round, but all it's doing is it's one attack in on Galathon, and it misses. And let me make sure, because I know it's got a. What's your armor class, Galathon?
1.
Okay, it does miss. And then
Because plate mail is AC 3, right?
I think so. And so it is initiative.
Ha ha! Die, Drider!
So go Galathon, go. And that's a hit.
Ah! Fuck
Hell
you!
yeah.
For 3 damage.
Hey, 3's better than that.
And take this! My metal! Ah! Damn
Yeah,
it!
he didn't take it.
You gotta talk smack after you hit.
Got my foot stuck.
Okay, and so Jill, Nell, that is a hit and a miss.
Okay.
And Myrna,
So let's eat some mistletoe.
that's a
Yes.
hit.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
And a crit. 12 damage right there.
Yep. And so
Oh,
the first
14
the
damage.
first arrow sinks into the body, but the second one catches him in the temple, and that's the end of it. He's down.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nah.
All right.
Somebody
Hello,
needs
Myrna.
to get
Good
the,
job.
the Somebody
the
needs to
cleric.
take care of the cleric. Yeah.
Okay. What about the owl?
So
Can owl do anything for him?
Oh shit. Cleric. Cleric, wake up. Wake up.
well, if someone wants to bandage him, the owl's not very good at bandaging.
Well,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ah.
actually, I want to get poison off of the spider.
Put pressure on
Thanks
the
for-
arterial bleeding.
Thanks for caring
Okay.
about our friend. That's what
Well-
you want to do?
No, there's more people there.
Well, she is the assassin, so you know.
This is the first time you've ever played like an assassin, though. This is not what I expect from you. She
Cleric,
goes. She goes to
Very-
hell with him.
here. Hold here. The pressure should stop the bleeding.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are able to stabilize him with your bandaging, and the druid casts a heal on him, and he's fine now.
While
So-
they're doing that, I'm gonna.
Can I get
search
some
this
poison?
hallway.
What?
I want to check this hallway for secret doors and for traps. I'm in.
Okay, so go ahead and give me D6 for the secret doors and find remove traps roll for the traps. Okay, everybody gets 100 experience points for this one.
All right. I'm for leaving. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm out of spells. Well, I got one left, but I'm really out of the spells I care about, like invisibility.
Yeah, and our cleric is fucked
Okay,
for today.
You don't find any traps or any secret doors.
Okay. I'm gonna call to them this direction, and I'm gonna move back down to the here. Say I'm in this direction.
Okay. So we're at. Okay. So are you guys going to press on, or is Aaron's request, is that convincing enough
going-
to get out of here?
We're going to
wanna
go
leave,
back
guys.
outside. I'm gonna drag the
I want to get out.
cleric out with us.
He's up. You can. He got healed. He's up.
I think I might try to scout around before I leave. If I'm by myself, it might be easier just to scout and see if I can't find where the prisoners are.
That's what
And
I
then-
was doing.
And then if yeah, and then we can go back and get everybody to rescue them. But if we know where we're going, it might be much easier than trying to fool around in the dark.
Come on, everyone, we're exfiltrating. And I grab the cleric by the
Before
scruff,
you do that,
by the scruff
hold
of the
on.
neck,
Before you do that,
and I
over to the
exfiltrate.
left there. Over to the left of the far corner. We didn't go to. That's a small room. Y'all can go in there and barricade yourself in there.
Yeah, I grab the cleric by the
Yeah,
scruff of
I'm
the
not
neck and
doing
exfiltrate.
I'm forgetting out. You guys can stay here.
You barricade yourself in the door, and that way you don't got to go all the way back out.
Negative. I'm getting out. I'm not. I'm not standing here.
Well, I'm gonna.
I will give you this suggestion. I'm not a DM that just lets that go by, and you really don't have anything to barricade yourself in with.
Yeah, you should get
There's
out.
no, that's one thing you notice in here. Almost everything, the rooms are pretty bare.
And-
There's a few doors laying around, but mostly everything has been removed.
Once they realize we're in here, we're trapped. Because we're
And I
not
know
there.
sometimes you have to, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna. It's a TPK if you try and do it. I'm just saying that, like, if you were trying to go in there and rest and sleep well and get hit points back,
Probably not gonna happen
it's probably not going to happen in my games.
because there's not a door.
And plus, you're trying to sleep in enemy territory. So Aaron's got the right idea. I'm gonna kind of give that hint out.
There is
Because
anything in
I
the
know DMs that do. Yeah, okay, we barricade ourselves in, and you guys sleep soundly through the night, and nothing changes. Doesn't happen in my game.
Maybe
So
the halfling and I can go together. That way we're not just one person. But the halfling's sneaky too, I think, right?
I'm still invisible.
Well, he's still invisible. You're not.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we can maybe try to
That just means that I can follow her.
yeah. I can't follow you because I
You
can't
mean use
see.
her as bait? Yeah, that sounds good to me too. From you.
And you guys, and we'll see if we can find them, and we won't attack anything unless they attack us. We won't
Get a
attack
good
anything.
hide.
gnome on a stick. Come on, gnome.
We're just gonna
It's
try
an orc
find them.
detector.
Got a good hide.
I've got a
You
good
hide very
hide.
well.
Yeah.
We can do that. We can scout first, and then
Go
I'll
back
go. And y'all go and rest up, and then we'll come back and let you know where to go.
because it's trying to sneak around in the dark when you can't see. It's gonna be really hard to find stuff. But maybe we can do it with we're just sneaking and not doing anything else.
That's what we do.
Okay.
there's
I'm
nothing
for-
in the
I'm outta
spider's
here.
body.
Where are you anyway? Your token.
I'm up and to the right, down the corner. I'm barely can barely see the dead Drider.
Okay, well, we should come down.
Oh, my
So-
voice. Oh, my
Are we-
voice.
Are we able to get out of here while they're doing that, Jim, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I'm for out.
just
Away.
take yourself out. Everybody
you
else
There's
except the four of you have already gone out. Myrna, you can make your decision to stay with them or to exit.
Because I don't have any spells, so I'm not down anything that I need to rest for. That's what. So.
Okay.
I just want to know if there is anything in the spider's body.
Not like if you're looking for resources you could sell, other than you could maybe
Take my
get
arrows.
maybe
again.
get some more poison. You can definitely recollect your arrows. And how we handle arrows is after combat, you can gather your arrows. You roll a d20 for every arrow you fired. And if you roll a 1, that arrow broke. Now you had one that definitely broke because of a fumble.
Yes.
So you
that
lost
was-
one arrow and you'll roll for the rest of them.
Don't see.
You roll for all
know.
all the arrows you shot.
I got
Yeah.
a two on one, but it's still
That's
okay.
yeah, it's okay. It's just a 1.
That's cool.
You know, they're fairly stout, but you do lose some. It's just, it's a fair way of kind of having some attrition over time and gives you a reason to buy some more when you're in town all the time, every time.
I guess
Oh.
I'm not gonna try to do the poison from the spider because we don't really have time right now.
I roll. Sorry, I hold.
Because that
the
takes a while.
100.
Yeah, you don't need to roll percentile, just die 20.
Yeah, I saw. So
If
I
you
lost.
go over here on the left-hand side, there's a little menu bar. The next to last one is a dice, and if you roll over that, it gives you the ability to go in there and roll multiple dice of the same type with just a click of a button or the click of your
Yeah,
mouse.
I tried that,
Oh.
but I
Okay.
choose the
Okay. So you lost
100.
one more of the arrows.
I lost
So,
2. I
Yep.
have
So now you've got
2.
22 arrows instead of 24. Yeah.
Okay.
It
20.
was a test. Cool.
Yeah.
Should we go? Should we go back down and go over, or should we go over here?
I've already done down and around. That's just a small room. You might
Okay.
check out where this Drider came from, but I would suggest we check up and to the right first. There might be more of them in there.
We go now with the other one.
Yeah.
I'm
You can
going-
go with the others.
I'm going to the left.
Well,
You're going to the left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's down. There you go. You're almost out.
yeah.
This looks like a room in here.
Yeah,
Yep.
Hi,
they want to go
everyone.
in here because there might have been other driders, but you're already
Yep.
gone.
I should roll for stealth, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Let me roll for stealth because I didn't do that yet. See, what would I?
Well, I don't think you really need to worry about rolling because if you didn't roll for stealth, then
Yeah.
anything bad would have already happened.
You know, I'm going to do it. So should I? Which one should I roll? Hide in shadows or move silently or both?
Both.
Well, for this room, you can roll whatever you want, but it doesn't matter. What I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
but,
empty.
Let's hide in shadows. I'll just roll both. There you go. Move silently and hide in shadows.
Oh, we can tell you're talking. 70%. We're talking to each
Yeah.
other.
But well, my point is you had already moved into the room.
Yeah.
So once you move into a room, rolling hide in shadows and move silently doesn't
But I'm
matter.
getting ready to move into a different room. That's what I was doing.
Okay,
There-
so if
room
you're
there?
leaving the room, then
Which way should we
where are you
go?
going? What are you doing?
Is there another room to the left of you?
I think so. I think there's one up in the corner too, maybe.
No, I don't see anything up there.
Okay, well then keep going this way. But I
Should search this. We should search this room first.
okay, search. Which one is search?
6.
A dist D20?
A D6.
A D6?
Okay, so as you guys begin to search this,
Yeah.
you
Huh?
find there are dozens of tiny red spiders
Hmm.
that have rather large protuberances on the front end of them, and they're swarming at you.
Heading toward us? Are they little, how big are they?
They are about 3 inches in diameter.
Those are not little tiny ones then.
Let's get out of here.
And Nail,
Yeah.
several of them have bit you and it's stinging, and you've taken a point of damage. And go ahead and give me a con save or a poison save versus poison.
Okay, let's see. I like spiders.
I hate spiders.
Spiders. I wish I
But the
could
webbing in here is just full of these things.
save versus poison.
Never mind about searching. I'm getting out of here.
Where is it? What is it?
Let's see.
Where would I
It's-
find it?
On the
Well,
sheet.
on your character sheet, if
Oh,
you go to
oh,
saves, it's
I
paralyzation, poison, or death magic.
okay. I found it.
Yeah. Okay. So
How do you distinguish on this sheet? I got a +3 versus poison, but not other
Yeah.
things.
yeah.
it-
So what happens is you go ahead and you leave. You guys get out of there.
Okay.
Over the course of the next half a minute or so, where those bites happened, they
Yeah.
kind of blister up, and you take another 3 hit points of damage total.
Okay. We're gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Her to the
Yeah.
cleric.
Dang. Well,
They
we
were a
didn't.
strange red color. That was probably the biggest hallmark of them, and those kind of strange protuberances on the front end.
We didn't find what we were looking for, though.
Oh, we cleared a little bit of the thing out, though.
No, we didn't really.
We cleared the other room.
So I guess
We'll
we need
leave.
to go down and. I want to go down and search some more.
Up is where we search, but you need to get to the cleric so that you can get some healing.
I'm down 3 points. It's no big
Yeah, but you're
deal.
also poisoned.
Well, they're blistered, so now it should be okay. After they blister, you don't really get more damage after that, right?
Yeah.
We
You
didn't
got
go this way.
poison in your system.
Yeah,
There's nothing that way.
there's nothing that way.
It's just a little room. That's what I was telling them. There's just a little room there.
Oh.
We'll go back out. Let's go back out.
I hate to give up, though.
We're not giving up. We're just retreating.
It's
So the
getting
others
up.
are back in service.
Okay, so you guys go out, and you guys are able to make it back to your campground. The owl will draft the ranger and kind of teach them some tricks of the trade and obscure your trail, and you guys are able to get back to your campground and not leave a trail that would lead them there. And this is where we will pause for the evening.
Okay, I don't know if I will be back again. We'll see.
I
after
know.
Find out what
you're
the
leaving?
actual hours are gonna be. I got a
Yeah,
job.
she's
I got a job that's
going
gonna
to work. Yes.
start next Friday. So, but I don't know what the hours are yet. I will find out, and I'll leave you a
And I'll look
message
for-
if I'm not gonna come back. But yeah, it's gonna be on Fridays. I don't know. We'll find out when after I have a new instructor hire
Is
interview.
that the exit
thing.
there?
Yeah, that's the exit. Yeah. So anyway, I will possibly talk to everybody another time.
Yes, just let us know. And hey, if you do find yourself working and you think you'll be able to play some, feel free to drop in when you can. And obviously, if you can't, and at some point you want to come back, you're most welcome to rejoin at any time.
A new person that's a thief, so you have something of the sneaky type now.
Yeah.
That worked out. Okay, I gotta
Okay.
go. Good night.
Well,
Good
yes.
night.
Good night. And Deborah, and I'm not sure what your real name is, Ted.
I put it on there.
Well, oh, Randy. Okay. Well, it had been GM something or other.
Yeah.
So, Randy, welcome aboard. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves this evening. And we'll see you back here next week, and we will. You guys will figure out what you want to do next, and piddle around some more in this world.
Sure, and it was good getting a chance to learn this system. I've never done this system before.
Ah, okay. Yeah, running a lot of fun. I mean, you just play. It's not like some of the more modern systems where you got to look in the books all the time. You kind of
But
get your character and go.
I need to keep the general conversation up, or can I exit that?
Oh, you can exit that. When you want to do that, what you do when you're ready to leave the chat, you just hit right down at the bottom of it. There's a little phone receiver with an X by it. You'll mouse over it, says disconnect. Just hit that, and it'll hang you up.
Oh,
I don't see it.
I'm a swordsman now.
Ooh, excellent. You
Yeah.
just needed 100 to go up.
No, I was supposed to be a swordsman for a while.
Oh, and you didn't realize it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because sometimes you fall asleep. And we don't. I guess we don't communicate it well.
No, I was looking at the ranger table.
Oh,
You were looking at the wrong one. Okay, yeah. Well, definitely get leveled up. That helps.
so you're level 3 now, right? Gata, you level 3 now?
Yeah. Yeah, swordsman is level 3.
Your stack up goes down to 18.
Yeah. No, that helps at third. Okay. Well, gentlemen, I'm going to bow out, and we will see you guys next Friday.
Okay, have a good week.
Hey man,
Good
thanks
night.
for the good game. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Deborah. Thanks for joining.
Yes, welcome, thank you. And show back up. Show back up, please.
There aren't very many places to keep notes on this.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have the slow motion language thing.
It's okay.
So I hear a lot and say a little, but I try to do the yes and no's.
Yes. You're doing fine. You know. And if we need to repeat something, don't hesitate to ask or ask for more explanation if it's confusing. You know.
Oh, there are some words like mace. Mace, I know what is mace. Okay, but there is some I should go and look for the medieval language is too different from the Portuguese.
Yeah.
Even the medieval words in Portuguese, I perhaps sometimes I don't know what they are, so I have to look after them. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, I think she didn't want to leave because she felt like this might be her last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she said that, I was like, oh, that's kind of understandable. But I'm not willing to die. Sorry.
I mean,
Listen, I have no problem rolling out new characters, but I'm not damn sure I'm gonna let my old one get killed because I did something crazy, like trap
yeah,
myself in a stronghold or whatever this.
no, and I mean,
So
and
it's like,
I'm
oh,
not
that's.
sure
It was like
what
you guys can just hide out in that room. Like, no. You don't understand.
yeah,
I,
and I
I
wanted to
will.
let them know because I know some people regularly let that. And like I said, I'm not saying I make it a death trap, but you're trying to sleep in a place where other creatures who want to kill you live.
Yeah.
It's just not. Oh wow, let's go in here and throw a couple of boards in the doorway and we'll be fine. You know,
Going
it's
into the dungeon is bad enough, but staying there
Nice.
overnight.
7 HP.
yeah, you know. And believe me, I have people that do it regularly and will try it and be like, that didn't work well. And it's like, no, of course the Zorn came. Not,
But you know what? I'll tell you why that happens is because we have different cultures. Like when I play 3.5, anything's possible.
oh yeah,
It's like wow, I could do that. Yeah, I mean, you got rolls where
yeah.
you get like plus 22 to your hit and shit. I'm like, okay, that's why.
And so that's also why I've modified. Make sure you have a lot of hit points and
Mm.
allow the healing to be a max value and spread around, because I'd rather give you hit points than have you than do the, oh yeah, you're in the home complex of the orcs, so I'm going to let you sleep overnight to regain your spells in the fortress of the orcs. I'd rather help you with hit points than do something that doesn't
Fudge
make
those,
any sense.
fudge those rolls. Oh yeah, nothing encounters you. They just found a corpse right outside the room you're in. No. Mm-mm.
And so
I was
therefore I
hoping.
expect you to play and think in that terms rather than try to do that. But I still get people that do it. It's like, okay, let's see what the
Okay,
fun you're going to have tonight is.
good rolls, good rolls all around. Yeah, that's what I was like, we can afford this encounter. I'll just put this light over here, and we can. No, but the thing is, we have fought a Dryder before. She knows how tough they are. Like she didn't
Yeah,
have any
well,
idea.
she really wanted to get in that assassination attempt, and I did. I
Oh,
rolled 1d6 to see if it was surprised, and it got a 1. It's like, okay, it didn't get surprised. So I'm glad you brought up that Yalthon, if you're still on, I'm glad you brought up the 4D
+4.
+4, because that at least got her to get some damage and really helped you guys get a first attack in on it.
Yeah.
But it
Uh,
was
a, a third
kind of
level
like,
assassin against like a 5 or 6 hit die monster has a very little chance of succeeding on the assassin table. I was looking at it, I was like,
oh yeah, you don't.
she's not gonna do it anyway. I mean, like, but this is the first time she ever played that assassin like an assassin. I was like, oh, you're going for poison assassins. Before you were healing orcs and letting them go, or goblins. And no, we can't kill this goblin. I'm like, why not?
Yeah, she's a bit of a mix of thoughts on how to handle things. Not very assassin like in most instances.
It's like so soft hearted. She's like, I could excuse that, saying, well, I'm not getting paid any extra for killing it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It's just, yeah, it's been very, very different assassin that I've ever played with.
Now, the only thing it got me doing was rushing to kill stuff that I put to sleep. Like, I gotta kill this thing before she gets to it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
no, I don't want him to get back up. I want him to stay dead. Get the eternal sleep.
yeah. Okay, well, gentlemen, we will talk to you next
I enjoyed
week.
it, though.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
No problem. You're welcome. Thank you. I enjoyed it as well.
Do you allow like specialization and double specialization and all that?
In this game, what I have is specialization. I have a specialization that's not the UA specialization,
Oh,
and all fighters get it. And it doesn't affect your proficiency slots, but you get a chosen weapon that starts out with a +1/+1 and progresses as you go up in levels.
what's the progression?
Oh,
I don't think it's third when you get the next plus, but let me check. Yeah, because I find that specialization, the way they have it in UA,
uh-huh.
gets a little out of hand.
Well, we need to do something with the range because I had a what she chose to do longbow, and so I told you guys to spend all 3 of your slots because that's how it works on bows in UA. So yeah, so maybe she can get 2 more weapons and then just have weapon choices for longbow.
Yeah,
So I told her wrong. I know she wanted to use a long sword, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she wanted to use a dagger or a spear, but we can talk about it during the week next time I see her. I said, "Hey, remember all that stuff I told you with confidence? Yeah, I was wrong." Because she asked me, she was like, Because she was like, I get the weapons. I was like, yeah, but
Get
you specialize.
So I think I'm actually gonna set that it goes up on every fourth level or every third or every fourth level. So you get it first, but then it goes up at fourth and eighth, 12th.
So what is it at first? +1+1?
+1+1 at fourth, it'll go to +2+2.
That's
Okay.
fair. And especially you're not paying anything extra for it.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
And I mean, and even, and if you for whatever reason decide you want to change weapons, I would let you. I don't think that's like a game breaker. But yeah, it's like, this is my weapon. And it's pretty nice, really. I've run a fighter with that, and it feels very good to have that extra little bit of plus on top of everything else you get.
Have I figured out what the magic bonus is on my longsword yet?
Yeah, it's a +1.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty damn cool. I still got those 2 rings. I don't know what they do, but I still got them. Just saying.
Yeah, you got to toy with them some, and then maybe you can figure, they aren't going to do anything just hanging out.
Yeah, they're just hanging on my. I was afraid enough to put them on. I was like, well, let's see what happens if I put these on. Oh, I'm still alive. Great.
Well,
Why? Oh,
Yeah, I'm glad we
from
got some more
strength.
players.
I am too. And sounds like they're more engaged than some of the other players. The other guy, I'm kind of like at this point, kind of going, okay, maybe that was a good thing that he moved on. And I'm always leery about people that come with, because like he had a character that he was going to play who was the daughter of a
The
character
daughter.
he'd played before, that was the daughter of a character he had
Daughter of
played
the-
before, and had, and it's like, okay. I mean, I'm not going to tell you no, but it's like, and I don't know. It seems like people, the more they do ahead of time, the less likely they are ever to play. I mean, these people that come in and they have massive character creation and background and everything, and they'll talk for 2 weeks and ask you questions and tweak it and do this and do that, and then come game time, they're like, never heard from again.
Yeah.
Or God forbid that character get killed.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know whether they just don't
Like,
really.
dude, this is 1E, baby. You could die on a saving throw.
Absolutely.
Like when she didn't want to leave with the poison, I was like, you don't know that poison's done. Shit.
Okay, so I think I set up my longsword correctly, but it's not applying my strength
So
damage.
let me go in and take a look.
I don't
Did you
think that
roll your
wedding
hit points?
she does it.
Yeah,
She does it like that, Galton.
I rolled 7, so now my new HP max is 25.
Did you roll once or did you roll 3 times?
Once. I'm just gonna roll once. I don't want to.
Okay, well that's fine. I'm not.
Yeah.
I got to force you to do something.
Yeah, I'm pretty hardcore.
That's okay. I'm not.
I thought
Because
the
believe me, I'm not. Yeah, I'm willing to just accept stuff too when I play. I'm not a.
when she was rolling her character, I thought she was going to do 3d6 in order because she did 3d6. I was like, if she does 3d6 in order, I'm be like balls to the wall, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
you going
so
back to basic D&D on me.
Oh yeah.
plus
Let's see here.
2 plus 1.
So.
Okay, yeah, I think I have it set up correctly now.
So you got +1 to hit. +1
Because that when you
magic.
put in magic bonus, it applies to
Yeah.
both hit and damage,
Oh, okay.
from what I can tell.
So strength
And then
That's correct. That's
is
correct.
16. So okay, so you don't have anything else. And
the damage bonus should be +2 because I have specialization for +1,
And
then strength for +1 damage.
1. Okay, yeah, that looks right.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Now the shield is incorrect. Let's see.
Fighters rock. I try to tell people. People always tell me, well, you know, when you get to be high level, they're boring. I'm like, no, they're never boring because they always kick ass. You don't have to worry
Right.
about run out of spells and none of this stuff. You just
Man,
go,
I had my
okay.
shield set up incorrectly too.
Okay.
+1 to hit, +2 damage. Okay. Now it's correct.
And you know, as you get on up there and you get into doing the 3 and 2 and 2 for 1, you know, that makes a lot of difference.
Yes, it does. Yes, the hell it does.
You know.
Oh, you're talking about multiple attacks from getting higher level
Yeah.
as a specialist.
Yeah, once you get to like 7th level,
you get 2 per one.
and then 13th level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that makes a huge difference for fighters.
Yeah, they're just total badasses. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but you know, they're always good to have around. I want at least 2 or 3 fighters around
And
me.
and like in more mass combat, I'll give you cleaving. So, you know, if you're fighting in work and you hit him for 18 points of damage and he's holding 6, you know, then you're going to hit the next 2 guys adjacent to him as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I let you, I give you your whole hit points because I figure an advanced fighter like that is in there hacking away and mowing through orcs, not just totally obliterating one and not really doing any other damage, which again helps the party and makes it a
Yes,
heck of a lot more fun to be a fighter when you wind up taking down 2 or 3 creatures sometimes with a single blow.
That reminds me of the old gold box games like Pool of Radiance and Curse of the Azure Bonds. You know,
Yeah.
you be fighting some orcs or some damn kobolds. And you just swing through them, and they would give you as many as based on your level. So you're
Yeah.
like 5th level. It's like five of them have a chance of going down.
And some of the rules that kind of get forgotten is like when you go up against when fighters go up against like kobolds and things that are less than a hit die, they get multiple attacks there as well.
Yes.
Even at first level. And so, you know, it's like you can swarm parties with those kind of creatures, and with first level fighters, they get multiple attacks. And if you give them cleave type damage, they can mow through them pretty quickly as well, which again is a lot of fun for them.
I miss those days. I need to get me a computer that's only running XP so I can play all my old games again. None of them work on these new computers. I'm like, fuck. I got all these damn CD-ROMs that I can't do nothing with.
Do they have? I mean, I know some games have been out there, like been put on the web, or there's sites that you can go to that run them.
Yeah, there's something called Switch on Discord that you can subscribe to and play a lot of those old games.
Huh.
Yeah, you can do it. It's just you have to pay.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I own all this shit.
There might be some kind of emulator you can download too that'll allow you to run old CD-ROMs.
Right. It'll basically just be like having a PlayStation or Sega on your computer.
Yeah, I've tried that, but my problem is I'm only literate enough with computers to do special things that I really want to do. So I have to like really, really bear down and figure shit out.
Yeah.
So I tried that, and then I lost interest. I was like, okay, I want to do it, but I don't want to do it that bad. It's getting too much like work.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah.
ascended to that level. So no, count me out. Yeah, no, I know how that feels. Uh, well,
I've noticed that about me.
gentlemen,
Like, if I really want to do something, I'll figure it out. But if it's only like halfway, it's like, let's let this go. And let's find something else to distract me.
Yeah. All right.
okay.
All right, guys.
Thanks for DMing, Richard.
You're welcome. Thanks for
All
playing.
right, yeah, I
We'll
enjoyed
talk
it.
to you later.
Yeah, hope we get these
I,
folks back. So we'll have at least 3.
I hope so. Yeah.
See you guys next week.
All right, take it easy.
All right, you too. Bye bye. And for our viewers, please like, share, and subscribe. We have a new subscription goal on the channel. If we can get up to 15 subs, I can upload a new animated emote. We do have one so far. It's this little poop, animated poop, for when people roll natural ones. You know, chat can go wild with natural 1 poops. And the next one will be one for criticals. So it says critical in red, and it like flashes white and gold. So that's the animation on it. And it looks really cool in chat once you if you upload it. Well, if I were to upload it and show it to you, I could do that right now, but with like a screen capture. But I don't want to spoil the surprise. Just want to leave the sub goal up at 15, and eventually we will get there. I hope to see you all on Sunday when I DM the Orb of Salnod Hex. The party is finally getting back to Aquabelia, which is the first town ever featured in my campaign on Roll20. Or sorry, both on Roll20 and on Twitch. So many years ago, 6 years ago now. Yeah, almost 6 years ago now. Aquabelia was the town where all the players started when I first was recruiting players on Roll20. None of those players are still here anymore, sadly. But mostly from school and whatnot. And work, for that matter. And yeah, they're back at Aquabelia, which is a town that's mostly on the water. It's like a big marina, and most of the shops and whatnot are actually on boats. And so you can visit a bladesmith on a boat, visit a armor smithy on a boat. The actual town is mostly houses and warehouses for like dock workers and stuff. There are some. I think there's one armor in town and like a general store and a bunch of warehouses and storage facilities and stables because that town sells exotic imported animals like tigers and elephants and things like that. Exotic mounts. So hope to see you then. That's Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Every Sunday, it's at the same time. see again. Then I'm gonna try to raid somebody right now. If any of my friends are online streaming, Holly is streaming. Yeah, Holly is streaming. She's a variety streamer. And she's got a great attitude. She's a great person. And I'm sure you'll enjoy her stream. And here we go to Holly's channel now.